Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle book review of The Beano and The Dandy. Quite often people point that out in comments, they say, it's The Beano. So I always have to remember that. 1937 to 1988, classic comic covers. And I love books of covers. I must admit, covers are always just one of those great things, especially in this. Lots of Christmas ones, fireworks ones, Easter, all the great events of the year. And also special ones where it shows the summer specials. I love summer specials as well. Oh, it doesn't show summer specials. I don't think there's any summer specials in it. Now that will be another book that will be pretty cool. Summer specials and annuals. However, this is by Phil Comics. Book came out in 2019, which is odd why it's 1988. Maybe there's some explanation why that's 1988 in the introduction. Fizzling with fireworks fun. I love the way they've made that lovely comic book page there out of all the different over the years. Because this covers, as it says, 1937, 1988. And it goes for a whole range of different designs. Just brilliant. And this is from Beano Studio. Now, this book has got how many pages? I have no idea, but you can see it's reasonably thick. 160, 170 pages. I can't. No idea. I wish I would put page numbers. However, you've got all the different covers there. Obviously, it does not have every single cover. Now, that would be another brilliant book. Every single one. I would have thought quite achievable. You know. There's only going to be obviously 52 times 10 for 5. A lot. There's going to be a lot, quite a few thousand. That would be maybe very small little thumbnail pictures of every single cover. Then you have to have a magnifying glass. However, let's get on to the actual book, which I absolutely loved. It's also, before I go any further, hardback, nice quality as well. Very decent quality. And and it splits it weirdly. Doesn't do it Beano, then Dandy, Beano, Dandy. It does Beano all the way through and then Dandy. The Dandy, I should say. And you've got lovely intro there, which is always great, intro. And also you've got Corky the Cat. I love Corky the Cat. And you've got the Beano comic there. And then you've got the cover, the first one. Obviously Beano there. The Big Eggo. Great cover. And you've got fireworks, obviously. And tasty licorice bow. Wow, that would have been pretty cool. Pie eating champion. So you've got a whole range. They're just great. I just love these sort of things. I mean, they're absolutely just brilliant. The only slight disappointment is quite often, certainly later on, where obviously it was on the cover and it was on the back. Unfortunately, it always puts a comment down the bottom, says, I don't know, I'll probably write one. Oh, more on the back page. So you've got like a story there. Unfortunately, of course, because it's got more on the back page, you don't get the back page. So that's slightly disappointing. But you got here, Happy Easter. I mean, lovely. Look at that Easter egg. That's an Easter egg. That is an Easter egg. You don't see Easter egg like that. There you go. Bang! The fun goes with a bang. Probably not a recommendation now about how to actually use fireworks. But you've also got great ones at Christmas there. Christmas. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. Look at that. Nice hippie, trippy sort of 60s one on the Beano as well. Those sort of. And also you've got 1,000 Beanos. I mean, obviously this is the 1,000th issue. Wow. You've got a big cake for that as well. And the Christmas one there. Just great. Now, the quality of the pictures, no, they haven't been cleaned up, I don't think. I mean, they've obviously chosen really decent quality issues, but they haven't been sort of recoloured anyway. They haven't been whitened or bleached out using Photoshop. Well, maybe they have, I don't know. Doesn't look it to me. I think they've just been done. You know, they've got a good copy and they've scanned it. And I think it's just great in colour, obviously. And it's just brilliant. Look at that. What a great cover that is. Merry Christmas to all our readers. And I love that bit where they always put Merry Christmas and they always had whole loads of just glorious. And you've got all the annuals as well. And it goes chronologically as far as I can see. Maybe it might not. I don't know. Saying that one, yep, 1522, it's 1536. And you've got certain Biffo the Bear. And you can see the changes as well. Of course, Biffo the Bear on the front. You had Echo before. And then you've got Dennis the Menace comes in. He takes over. And you've got Dennis the Menace all the way through now. And you've got that one. 2000. Look at that. They've got a lovely one of all the issues there. I wonder if someone's bound to have all the issues. That one looks a nice quality cover. There are some nice quality cover ones that are obviously much cleaner. And then you've got Beano. I love this one. You've actually got the original artwork as well, which is pretty amazing. Just beautiful to see. And then obviously on the other side, you've got the one, obviously the comic. And you've got here, Sir Dennis Ye Menace inside. So he clearly was inside at that time. And also you've got this one, Christmas Beano. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Just seeing the original artwork. And it is quite weird how you can see how it goes once it's been it changes. You've got that not solid colour of the curtains, but you can see the sort of watercolour of the, I assume it's watercolour inks to probably inks. You got that going there. But you can see how then it suddenly turns obviously a slightly more stipple effect on the other page. So it's you got Dandy there, just great. And then obviously I assume this is going to be issue 1. December the 4th, 1937. So you got the first issue there. Corky the Cat. I love Corky the Cat. Corky the Cat was brilliant. Great little stories. I must admit, some of the covers are interesting, and there are some that I thought, when I looked at, I thought, But I still think they're just absolutely brilliant. Corky the Cat was just, I love this one. It's got a lovely one with the celebration coronation holiday there. Dandy again, Dandy. And then, of course, you've got obviously all the free gifts and things. I love the free gifts. The free gifts are amazing. Now, I didn't get every single issue, but I did get a few. I wouldn't say that Beano and Dandy were what issues that I would get all the time. More Marvel comics, those sort of things, and DC comics. But I did pick them up and read them. And I would get them over the years. And I remember quite a lot of the ones in the 1950s. When I've seen the covers here, I think, wow, remember that one, remember that one. So... Now, I have to say, after the 1980s, 1970s, I don't particularly, the later sort of period, I'm not so familiar with those ones. They're still absolutely great. And they're still, and of course, Desperate Dan takes over. Well, Corky gets, I'm not even certain if Corky was in the issues by that point. I assume he was, because he's still sort of on the cover there. Now, it's got, unfortunately, no comments. It's got no, it would be really nice if they'd put some comments down the bottom, giving sort of information about changes that were happening. But of course, there's clearly other books of the day. There's so many. They produce so many of these books, which is just great. Wish every other book, Buster, Victor, Wizard, all those sort of books, it'd be brilliant if they had their own massive collections of all these sort of things. Valiant comes to mind. There's so many of them. However, look at, even got the original, again, even more original artwork. Now, I love the simplicity of the drawing. Well, it's not simple. I mean, it's very, very quality drawing. You got the ink in there, but it's perfect. It's nothing like sort of the sort of you'd see in a Marvel comic one, where you got the fine sort of all the feathering and all the sort of stuff that they would put on it. Overload the page. Too much though, I think. When you look something like Pogo or something, you just see the elegance of the art. This is similar in the sense it's very pared down, and you've really got sort of the sharpness of the line. You obviously got the tree there with a bit of there, but it's still generally, it's no sort of vast amount of unnecessary lines. And I think that's just great. I love that. Absolutely brilliant. It's nice. I would love to see more books with this sort of thing, with all the original artwork. I don't know how much of it has survived. That's probably a different problem, of course. So, this is an absolute spurt. If you're into classic covers, the Beano and the Dandy, or any sort of UK comics, I think this book is just absolutely beautiful. Thoroughly, thoroughly recommended. Definitely worth checking out. And it's still, I'm certain, it's in print. Definitely in print, so you should be able to get copies. And if it's not, my apologies. I never know whether things are in print or not most of the time. Sometimes I go and check later, and suddenly I can see that there's still copies. So who knows? Totally recommended that.